think we're heading towards decentralization of tools right now. Back in the days, it used to be few offering tools providers, and it's been done this way, and you just spend extra money on extra resources to deliver it. Right now, we're seeing a lot of tools coming up in the content industry, a lot of startups in the content industry focused on specific tools to optimize certain workflows. That is the biggest change I've been noticing recently.
Yeah, I actually had a conversation about this recently, about that interoperability of the industry. And up until a couple of years back, it was really these big players and providing tools for the industry, and they didn't really speak to each other because they're competitors.
Right.
When in reality, the smaller companies, the startups, have the idea of kind of open source, sharing API, make sure that we're able to connect, make sure we're able to share information. If we can't share information, how are we expected to exist in the industry?
I didn't think about it this way, but now that you said it, it sounds revolutionary.
Yeah.
But people are taking the power from...
But that's what needs to happen, right? These single ecosystems, in reality, shouldn't work. They shouldn't exist, because we should be able to speak different languages within the industry, if you know what I mean, in order to be able to share because we are different professionals, we are different skill sets, we are there for different reasons. But yet we are the users of information. So I take your information and I'm the producer of information and data, which you should also be digesting and using to facilitate your next stage of development in that project. And right now, without the interoperability and the kind of open source approach, then how can we do that? It becomes very challenging. Right. I think the startups will see more smaller, real specialist providers on construction projects throughout the project lifecycle, providing specialist tools to be able to facilitate us to work more efficiently, rather than the one shoe fits all, the one hat fits all approach that we're seeing. I guess that's what you guys are doing.
True, and I think it's a reaction to the current ecosystem, as you explained it. So the whole industry right now, for the past years, are spending so much time and resources on trying to have the best use of these ecosystems called BIM, digitalization, whatever it is. But the big players, the providers of these tools, have kept it very vague in its core. And you need to have an infrastructure that is IT driven through the clouds, the machine, the gadgets you buy for the team to make them equipped with what they need to control the quality and produce, etc. And then there's this huge need for IT people. So the architects, engineers, and specialists in the AEC industry have had to move from doing engineering and architecture to start doing more IT and digital. And you've been seeing it in the job description of engineers graduating from school, and I feel bad for these young lads. They're coming up and saying that they need to learn about Revit, about programming, about the engineering, about the reporting, and how to log the documents in the AEC, CDE, whether it's BIM 360 or ACC, whatever we're going to call it. So it is a lot to deal with. And I think that's one of the main things we're focusing on at XDHouse is we need to bring back the quality of what people should be spending time on, which is the engineering and the creative work, rather than
their specialist skill set, rather than diluting it, I guess.
That's it.
You often see those posts online where you're a newly graduate, but you need 17 years experience, and you're kind of going, or the level of a 17-year experience person, you're kind of going, we've kind of lost the run of ourselves a little bit here. You need to be.
There's a lot of truth to those. Memes,
Absolutely. But I think the industry is really progressing over the last number of years, and it's for me at least, it looks like it's progressing in the right direction.
I believe so.